I just realized something. I've been sitting here thinking, why people gotta sit still so long? What's the purpose of sit still? When you become like a tree, it's beyond boring. You gotta sit still. So what's the purpose of sitting still? Um, some people gifts that they finna get, you have to sit still. Now that I'm understanding it, some people gifts, you gotta sit still. You have to sit still. You gotta show you gotta show deep certificate. They told me yesterday which one. Like my grandma gave me a gift and my grandpa gave me a gift. But somebody stole my physical gift. That's what happens. Somebody steal your physical gift, you'll get a spiritual gift. But you gotta sit still to get them. But man, they told me this morning what my grandma gift was, and I didn't even write it down. I thought I would remember it. It was saying something about whatever her gift was. So that would explain to. I'm trying to figure out this purgatory thing. Like, okay, well, what is? They say the people in purgatory are strong. Like it's a form, basically, and they gotta be observed. You can pull one out if you have to, but it gotta be under a screen. Man, it gotta be something. Not like my situation. It gotta be where somebody done did a lot to me and been doing a lot to me, and they still gotta analyze me for a long time or whatever. But I didn't even know purgatory was real. I knew hell and heaven was real, but I didn't even know purgatory was real. I didn't know humans even thought it was real. When I started digging in the dark night of the soul, I realized people knew purgatory was real. That's when I knew about it. I thought it was a joke. I really didn't know it was here. So it's like everybody in purgatory got gifts. Everybody. And they don't know it. They don't know it. And I'm just sitting here thinking, I was like, why why people gotta become like a tree? Cause some people sometimes, well, I don't know the full reason, but some of it would be you got gifts. Cause it do get boring. I think it get boring. When I first started it was boring. It really ain't that boring now, but I understand more. But that's like I was looking at I be watching these little reality like Mr. Ballin and other people's shows. They real, bro. They real show, and I had some of them experiences myself. Like I got witnesses. Like one time I was on my way to Atlanta, my cousin came and got me, and something hit me. Something hit me, and my eyes started going back and forth like this, real fast. And I've been studying that. I was like, I don't see that nowhere. I went to the doctor and everybody said, I don't know what that is. So I started studying, and I think it's incarnation. Somebody, I guess I was about on the brink of death. At least a spirit thought I was, and they got in my vessel. But I heard something go, pop. I asked God, what happened to God? I got him out of my vessel. This vessel, Cause this vessel, it go, it feel like it's emptying out, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I can follow. It's a manual mode and autopilot, manual mode, autopilot, manual mode, autopilot. And something tried to take over the vessel because it thought it was empty, I guess. And I felt something inside of me. I could hear it, like my eardrum. I heard something like something went pow, like just like if you could hear somebody get punched in the physical, but I heard it inside of me, and it's like, and I can, cause I didn't even know. It was like I was stuck. My cousin said, "Man, I'm gonna take you home, bro, cause your eye doing like this." But you know, that I can still remember. It's like I lost, I lost myself for a split second. I had got them out of here trying to jack somebody's vessel. You know, they do that. Like there's certain things your body will do when somebody jacked your vessel. But normally, if they do it successfully, you don't remember no more. They kicked your vessel. They kicked your soul out. But I'm learning all this stuff. Like learning this stuff, you gotta be still. You have to be still. And it's interesting. I just wish I could share. Like when that flame did come, the other flame. So that makes sense. They said we was revelation flames. But they still said we weren't supposed to be together though. But when she did come, my grandma had already told me. She said she ain't gonna stay with you, but if she don't, you're gonna be alone for a while. It'd be good if she do, but she ain't gonna stay with you. Unless you do what she do. Like, you ain't gonna do it. You can't do that. So basically we were going different ways. That was basically how my grandma was telling me. And they was like, you gotta stay here because we're gonna teach you something. And that's what they've been teaching me. Like I said, when you die, you go into these vessels, these floats. And them floats is the reason. So when you see ghosts, look, when y'all do see ghosts, those you who see real ghosts and that had ghost encounters, and you see ghosts run from somebody, that's who they running from. They running from that float. Cause over here we look human, but over there we look totally different. And and over there our self is monitoring stuff. Believe it or not, that's how dope this is. I'm telling y'all, bro, this stuff is dope, man. This stuff is dope. And so you had, like for me, I had the most headache with my family. So that's why when somebody try to come into my vessel, my family, they all like this, like they royalty. They all like this. But some of them just mean, some of them really dark. Really, really dark. And that's why they don't care about what they do to me. Cause they probably all floats. Everybody around here that's in this community probably float, the female and the male. Ain't no telling how many reapers around here. So it's just like I said. God said if He wanted to birth, I asked God. I said, when Jesus come down there, how would you protect Jesus? Put him around a bunch of birth him. I mean, how is Jesus born? So, I can't remember what I asked God. I know God, he put him around a bunch of darkness, that they can't bother Jesus. They can only protect Jesus. So it's like God was telling me they passing that thing. That thing get passed around too. I think one of the little things, like I got bells and whistles all over my body. We all do. But one of them things that be going on, I think it's mechanical or some kind of human material. So I think it's, I don't know if it's real, but it goes with everything though. Like when one other one of my bells and whistles going off, that thing will go off. But the other ones is mine. I know they mine. But that other one, it's kind of like new or whatever. And God was like, and sometimes it moves around, and when it does, I gotta sit still. Like Jesus talked to me, y'all. Jesus really talked to me. Jesus really talked to me. Jesus warned me. Like if I'm doing y'all test too much. One time I did this test so much I started descending. Cause they said, and I asked God why he said sin. I was like, how? It's like my heart was getting into it or something. And I'm like, it's sin. I can't sin. Cause I'm on a mission for God. We analyzing y'all. We observing y'all. Y'all ain't observing me. So they moved the thing around, and I guess they test the women too. But for some reason, I ain't gonna lie, this one particular woman I'm not worried about. Cause she been, it's like, it's like, I had to get people to understand the feeling of gaining your wings and your jacket. It's like she figured that out. And since she figured it out, she trying her best. She realized in these tests, if anything, you gotta try your best to hold on to your wings and your jacket, cause Satan trying to steal that. Like to an angel that know to keep their soul preserved, Satan want the wings and the jacket, cause they can't start working on your soul till you give up the wings and that jacket. And it's like she realizing I gotta keep my wings and my jacket. So it's like even for her, you better understand who you're supposed to be with. Because if you get with the wrong person, that's why I said the females is being tested too. And all they gotta do is be with the wrong person. And that wrong person gonna be a succubus or incubus. I think when it comes to the chosen, it's a succubus slash incubus. That thing is some kind of I want to say a god in hell or some kind of like over incubus. It's like I think it's like a incubus succubus. It's like a god over the incubus and the succubus. That thing is, yeah. And so that thing, when you sleep with that thing got floats as well. So when you sleep with that thing, they're gonna connect to you. They're gonna start ciphering your energy slowly from the inside. And it's like she is the one female that's somehow she figured it out. That's the hardest thing to figure out. It's hard to figure out. One, it's hard to figure out if you're an angel. Two, it's hard to keep your wings and your jacket. Because you start to notice the enemy is after them. Once they get those, they start descending you. See, this is chosen one stuff right here, y'all. This is why we gotta be alone. Cause y'all ain't doing no partying. That's it. Y'all doing the same thing every day. I growed up in that. You get tired of that too, believe it or not. What you gonna do? A different drug? You gonna go to a different party? Hey man, how you doing? That's all you doing. You ain't doing that. This right here is different though. Everything turns to cycle after a while. So let me give you an example. I could have lived right here with God if I noticed this from the beginning. I could have started doing this right here with God by the time I was 18, 17. And easily did it all the way up to 40 years old. And then went out to the world. I sure could have. Easily. Because the information, it's so much information you can't, when people try, like them experiments, they try to cipher information from God or something, try to get information somehow from God, and it made their head blow up. The movie they used to make, and their head blow up, and they die, tumors and stuff. Cause you can't get all that information at one time in your head. It ain't gonna work. Plus, it's already there. You got something around. You got a baby brain. It really ain't a baby brain. It's like you got these guys it's just like on Naruto or any of them animes where they put these things on you and they block your gifts. They block all your gifts from you. It's like in other words, that's why they say you can use more of your brain if you try it. All you're doing is you bypassing them things that God put on your brain, them forbidden things or something like that, you bypassing them. I don't even think you're supposed to do that, but do you want to do that? That's the key. Like, some people don't understand how dangerous it is to open your third eye. Do you want to open your third eye? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to do that? Like, like I said, one of them, like I said, one of them young ladies that was coming toward my energy, she somehow realized, and she opened up her third eye. She could see exactly what I could see. And you know, that's another gift, because you can kind of see if each other, like, it's like the other female. I could see I could tell who they finna go off with, do stuff with. So it was like, it's pointless. It was pointless for them to even think about trying to come this way. Because I can already tell that something was off. So it's like, she got to hold it in the, it's like, so when they move that IV around, whatever that thing is, like, I think that's more material, mechanical, or whatever that is. When they move it around, because I don't know if somebody's taking it or moving. I know it moves, but it normally stay with you. When it comes to you, it stay with you for a while. But it's like, that's her chance to see. That's her chance to see if she. Let me say, that's her chance to see, to test the women. That's a chance to test the women right there. And like, it gotta start over, that weight thing. Then it's like the weight thing. I don't know about that part. I don't even know if that's real, but it might be. I don't know. I couldn't tell anyway, because I'm an ambulatory float. So things always go and come on me, always, all the time, and it's always different. It's always different, you know what I'm saying? I can't recognize myself in a lineup. It's always going and coming, always going. Sometimes I can be talking to y'all and you can see my face change. Like, my skin tone, my normal skin tone without a lover is awful. It ain't awful, but it ain't. It's just, I think that's for anybody. Well, it might just be for me. But my skin tone without being connected to somebody is rough, really rough. Everybody always gotta be connected to somebody though. But sometimes they might disconnect me because of how high vibrational we are on the other side. And it might be something that, it might be like, because of jackets, they might need another jacket. It's different rounds we go through on Earth that we don't know about. Like, we can spin into the hell atmosphere. And that atmosphere makes me sick. That's why I ain't been running. That's why I didn't run this morning. That's why I didn't run the day before. I know my grandpa and my pop told me that, but I never believed them. But I do now though, because I kept getting sick the other day. So I said I'm gonna take a couple days to let it go around. I wish I knew how they noticed that. Like, they noticed that. You can tell by looking in the sky, but I don't know how they noticed that, because it looked beautiful to me. But they might be like, hell weather. And we go out there and it make us sick. I got a sinus infection anyway in my head, you can hear it. But I can't get rid of that until I don't want to go to no doctor. I know it's an infection though. We get those, our whole family get those. We full of mucus. We got a lot of mucus in here. I don't know what it is, bro. That's that alien part, I guess. But anyway, but yeah, it's like, so when it come back around, it messes me up, because it be like the weight off. Now, it's a test. It's just a test. Now the woman gotta wait. This is how I lost all the females, really. They get the weight up, and everybody be ready, but they might get derailed because that IV moving around. So they thinking the IV is me and they doing it, but that whoever, somebody trying to lure them in, like, yeah, come on over here. I'm him. I'm him. And that ain't me. And they supposed to understand it. Like when I stop, I guess that's how I know they don't see me. When I stop, they supposed to stop. When they supposed to notice that I stop. But then by the time it come back around to me, my weight off. So it's like we gotta. I seen something like that. It's like when it comes down to love, I read somewhere like that. You gotta meet on the perfect. Wait a minute, that is what's going on. I read this in an ancient book. It's like when you come down to lovers, you gotta fall under the right. You gotta nail it. That might be what's going on. It might not be though. I might be jumping too close. But I know I read it somewhere. When it comes down to lovers, you gotta meet on the same something. It'd be nice though if that was it though. I need to break anyway, y'all. I've been going wide open. My knee been hurting. That's my body way of telling me to rest. Cause that 21:11 when I said it, it was like God said, you been complaining about rest and now you don't want to rest. So I needed it. If y'all don't know, I guess I don't think people can see me and see the work I put in. But I've been going wide open, bro. My bones and stuff start hurting. And I get these head cold and all that. And it's natural. My whole family do it. All of us, the whole family. And I just need to get with, that's what I need, some antibiotics. I know somebody probably got some. That'll do it. That'll keep me from having to go to the doctor. We all doctor on ourselves. All of it. My pop ain't never been to the doctor. My pop first time going to the doctor was recently when he went and got a blood test. That's what he get though. I told him kept cooking all that high blood. We both gotta eat it. What a good himself. My pop goofy, bro. He cool though. He get on my nerves sometimes though, but he cool though. Cause I know he just like his vessel like mine. We can't use different stuff. Nobody can touch our hygiene stuff. Nobody need to mess with it. We can tell when somebody don't mess with it. He keep his door locked. He got bolt locks on his door. He got him paranoid. Like we the same thing, bro. Like his skin get irritated quick like mine though. He don't do nothing. He don't take nothing with smell good. He don't take no smell good stuff. He don't smell though. He don't smell at all, really. Even when we use the restroom, it be like that. Me and my pop. We childish though. Play too much. It's great though. My mama a whole nother story though. She mean, bro. My mama mean, bro. I was the kind of kid that I didn't want my mama to I didn't want my mama to come up and discipline me. No, my mama ruthless. My mama mean, boy. I stayed with my pop. I go to the shop. I went to stay with my mama. No. But anyway, it's like all of them know it, the angels. They know when they finally did come in here, they realized that they noticed it. They were like, there's something going on with that energy. The readers know, they know. It's quiet though. They let me talk about it. I don't even hear them talking about it like that unless they done move their channels and stuff. But they know this ain't nothing to play with right here. This ain't it. This ain't nothing to play with right here. You gotta tread softly in this energy. Not just because of me, anybody in it, there's something about this. You tell this person, when they said it was a farm, and then we was like attacking, even myself, attacking government and all that. What you making my farm for? You doing this, doing that? Nah, they were trying to say it's like a purgatory. They're trying to say you better stay out of there. That's like a part of the world, like the end of the world or the center of the world or something like that. You need to stay out of there. You can probably grab one person out of there, but it better be under good reason. Or you think he's Jesus, or you think he's something else, or what this, or what that. Because you know, this energy is what births all them high vibrational beings. That's what I'm trying to say. This energy right here, it can birth light and dark. So you gotta be, hey, wait a minute, whoa. And they were like, we don't need you to go up in there and start having sex with everybody. That DNA tap, you get what I'm saying? You traveling with that DNA, bro. Oh, you done became like a cockroach. You know what I'm saying? You traveling now, you traveling bedbug. I ain't saying we're a cockroach or bedbug. I ain't saying that at all. I'm saying you got a different type of DNA. You got God DNA in you. You don't know what you done did. You don't know what kind of, who you done slept with, or what you done been with. So now your DNA is finna be hijacked. You put terrorism DNA in you, now your DNA probably finna get hijacked, and you ain't gonna be you no more.